Hey, my loves. So today I wanted to share a little quick story to you guys how I almost went missing. And this happened to me at in my early 20s. So I'll share it to you guys. Now I'm a little more comfortable talking about it, a little more comfortable being in front of the camera. By the way, this is my first YouTube video, so I hope you guys enjoy it and make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking about just some more things in my life. So in my early 20s, I used to be a bartender, and I used to bartend on the weekends in Brooklyn, and that's how I used to, get my money and pay my way through school at the then time. And I used to work full time. So this particular night, I took a cab. Well, I always I take a cab home, every night. But this particular night, I called a cab, and the cab was taking a little too long to come. So I decided to walk, until I probably saw the cab and kind of flag it down. So as I was walking, I noticed that I kind of ended up in the middle of the block, and I noticed that it was a van that pulled up beside me, a white van. But anyways, so a white van pulled up beside me, and I noticed that it was a driver in the driver's seat, and it was a man in the back of the van. So everything kind of happened so fast, and I trust me, I know my ancestors was definitely with me that night, because they was gonna get me. I wasn't even gonna be here share my story. Everything kind of happened so fast. The way how the man kind of came out the van and was trying to grab me, and I had to just think quick. So as I noticed that, I had my cell phone in my hand, and I pulled out my cell phone, and I was pretending that I was alerting someone that this person in the van. Do you see this person in the van? I was kind of I was like, hey, do you see me? I'm coming up the block. I'm coming right there. I'm right next to this white van. So as I made it known that a white van was next to me, it kind of made the guy, get nervous, and he went back into the van, and he drove off so fastly. I knew it was about to go down. I knew they was gonna grab me, whatever they was gonna do, but it didn't matter what. I was not gonna get in that van. If I have to kick, fight, whatever, I was not gonna get in that van, because I know that if I got in that van, that would have been it. That would have been it. I wouldn't even been here talking about this story. But I'm so grateful, because definitely my ancestors were with me that night, and I'm happy I'm here. So I went home, and I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't really share my story or tell anyone, because I don't know, things happened to me in Brooklyn, and this was kind of just, I didn't look at it as kind of normal. I didn't look at it kind of something traumatic happened. It was just kind of this is just living in Brooklyn. Things happen to me in Brooklyn. I've gotten robbed and mugged and stuff like that. So I guess this was maybe another thing that happened to me. Now that I'm much older, I'm much aware of what's going on, because so many black women go missing each year, and nobody's talking about it. So that's why I decided to just share a little of my story, to bring more awareness to it. If I would have knew the things I knew now, I'd definitely done things differently, as far as maybe calling the police and reporting it, but I was young, and I just wanted to share this story to you guys. So I just want you to be more aware of your surroundings, especially if you are by yourself. I don't know why I was walking, but I just was, and it was maybe 3 o'clock in the morning when everything kind of went down. But I don't know, I wasn't afraid. I grew up in Brooklyn, so people are always on the streets, people are always outside. So this is, I didn't feel like I didn't feel scared because I don't know, growing up in Brooklyn, you kind of, everybody kind of outside. I didn't feel scared or anything. But now that I'm much older and I have a family, things is definitely different. So I'm more aware now that these things are happening, especially to Black women. So I just want you guys to be more aware and share your story. Maybe just don't get in the van. Don't matter what it is, because if you get in that van, that's gonna be it. I don't know if you have to carry mace or whatever. Whatever you have to do, to protect yourself out there. I don't know, maybe don't travel at that time of the night. Definitely tell someone where you're going. At that then time, I didn't really tell anyone. It was kind of like late, not even, my parents. Well, they knew I worked at the bar, but like if you would call and be like, hey, I'm expected to come home at this particular time. So, they will kind of look out for you. So, but like I said, I was young. I'm in my 30s now and I have a family. So things is different. So I want you guys to be safe out there, protect yourself, and be more aware that these things are, going on, and stay safe. So thank you guys for watching my video. This is my first YouTube video and I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe. I will be talking more about, just me, my journey. And